Welcome to another episode of How to Get the Love You Desire. This is my video blog based upon my book, The Journey to Get the Love You Desire Begins With You. Today I want to kind of talk to the brothers, to the fellas. I want to talk about this topic of commitment. You've seen the news, you've seen the articles in the magazines, you've seen, may have saw the TV shows where they're talking about how men don't commit. And I do believe that there are some men who are struggling with commitment issues. Now, in this blog, I want to talk about some of the reasons that contribute to men not committing to a relationship or to one woman. Now, I'm not saying that I have all of the reasons why, but I think the three that I want to talk about would help give some insight to brothers who may be watching this blog, and even to some sisters who are wondering, why is this guy, somebody that they're interested in, they're not committing. They haven't taken it to the next level, even if that next level is marriage. The first thing that I want to talk about, one of the reasons, is this. The reasons why some men don't commit is the following. Is that I've talked to men in the barber shops, in the gyms, in the gymnasiums, on the streets, in different places where we have casual conversation, in the mosques, in the churches, community events. And I've noticed in my talking to some of them that one of the reasons why they are afraid to commit is that they're still nursing, or still, still nursing pain from a previous relationship. And some of the pain that I've noticed from previous relationships go as far back as high school. You think about that. You can have somebody who may be in their early 30s or late 30s or in their early 40s. And what they're afraid to commit because of a relationship that they was in high school that caused them great pain. So they're afraid to emotionally invest into that relationship. They're afraid to approach that relationship willing to give their all in order for it to be successful, because they feel that if they do so, they're opening themselves up to experience the same pain that they experienced when they were in high school. Now, I know that can be quite shocking, but that's a fact. And in order for them to get to that level where they have to commit, that brother has to go back and address that particular pain that they experience. And they have to heal from it, because it's preventing them from getting the love they desire. The second thing I've noticed is that some men engage in a lifestyle that prevents them from being in a committed relationship. They become players, womanizers, as some people may say, mag daddies, right? But I've noticed that some men engage in this type of behavior because they're fulfilling, or they're filling a void. You know, I'm big on the belief that our relationships with our parents affect greatly our relationships with others as we become adults, especially our romantic relationships between male and female. Some men are raised in households where their mother may have not been nurturing. They may have not received that affirmation that they wanted from their father, because he may have not been there, or he may have been there physically, but emotionally he may have been absent, right? And so what begins to happen is that they engage in this player lifestyle where they now are praised for their ability to manipulate and maneuver between numerous women. So then when they come back amongst their friends, they're praised and they're talking about how much of a game that they can spit. What this does is it feeds a sick behavior. It feeds and fulfills a void that they have in their life, where it's fulfilling that absence of that praise that they never received from their father or their mother. And this begins to cause men to not want to commit. Why would you want to commit when you're getting all of this praise for being able to manipulate women, and it's satisfying something that you never fulfilled as a child? The last thing I want to say is this. We live in a society, brothers and sisters, where not committing to one person is praise. You know, so we live in a society where you listen to the music that we listen to, the videos that we watch, and even just the social pressures that may exist in our own little social circles, where this type of behavior is praised. You kind of look down upon if you say, I'm going to be committed to this one individual, right? And see, the dangerous thing about that is this. If we live that type of lifestyle, when you decide to slow down, when you decide to get serious about one young lady in your life, now all of those lies and different things we did to manipulate a particular individual, now we're haunted by those, because now we're wondering if karma is going to strike back. See, we have to, as men, one, we have to heal. Because if we don't heal, we can never get the love that we desire in our lives. We have to go back and analyze our past relationships. Start with our mothers, start with our fathers. Start seeing how that relationship, or the lack of that relationship, or the qualities of that relationship, how does it impact us now? And we have to honestly confront those issues. Sister, sometimes the mistakes you all make is that you think when you find a male who has those issues that I'm talking about, you think you can fix him. You can't fix us. You can talk to us about what you notice. You can aid us in our effort, but ultimately we have to do the work to heal in those issues, in those errors, right? If we want to get the love we desire, we have to begin to mature about what we're experiencing and what we want to do as it relates to relationships. Now, I will say this as I begin to close, don't forget to get my book. Send me an inbox. I can send you the link where you can order the book directly from me. Also, I give free relationship advice, and many people have been contacting me, and thus far, I'm not making it up, many people have said that the advice that I've been blessed to give them, that they have found it to be very helpful. So I thank you for tuning in. I pray that you got something out of this. I'm not an expert, but I'm just sharing with you what I've experienced and what I'm learning. But I hope that you really enjoyed it and continue to do the work to get the love you desire. Thank you.